Hello friends, this is Kevin aka K-Man1 coming at you with another episode of Sly 2 Band of Thieves. In the last episode, we did some spooky stuff to start taking down the Contessa and Neela at the same time. And in this episode, we're going to be making some more moves to escalate the conflict. And so just to start things off, I think we're going to shake things up a bit and actually have the first mission be Murray's. Just because I feel like whenever I start an episode, I just always go straight for the Sly mission, and so I figure, hey, might as well break that chain right now, and give the Murray a little time to shine right off the bat. And his mission is going to be right over here, and I'm just going to ignore the guards, because once you get into a mission...
Murray, use both analog sticks to drive the tank. Press both up to move forward, both down to go in reverse, and in opposite directions to rotate. To fire your turret, tap the R1 button. You'll need to take out 6 tanks to get the job done.
Here we go. The seat's gotta go back farther than this. Okay, guys, I'm in a tank.
Alright, and I decided to go ahead and speed this portion up in post because A, I'm pretty bad at it, and B, my commentary for this part was basically going nowhere, so I figured to just record a little voice clip afterwards to just quickly explain the controls. Like Bentley said, each analog stick controls one of the tank's treads, and so if you push one, then you turn and kind of move forward, and if you push both forward, then you just move forward really fast. And you can kind of do weird different stuff with them, where you can like make one go back and one go forward to turn on the spot, and you can do a handful of different stuff like that. But for the most part, the controls aren't terrible, but they're far from amazing. And the tanks can drop health packs if you do take damage, but in general you're just going to want to take them from behind so that you don't take any damage.
Nice work, Murray. That should cool down those mercenaries for a while.
And we're getting chased by guards and back to Bentley.
How are you gonna hack the computers down there when they've got no power?
According to General Clawfoot, a mobile energy source is stored at the end of this hallway.
Hallway is a pretty kind term for what looks to me like a complex medieval gauntlet of death.
Yes. Well, while the idea of jumping down a crypt filled with whirling, razor-sharp spikes might scare me, in fact terrorize my every fiber, it's the only way to power up that old computer in the re-education tower. Without that thing online, we'll never get at the Clockwork Eyes or free Carmelita.
You're a good man, Bentley. Just make sure those traps don't rip you into 100 little turtle pieces.
Why'd you have to say that?
Oh my goodness. I just love the banter between Sly and Bentley. How Sly is just very calm and collected about stuff like this, but Bentley is just, you know, not as experienced in the field as Sly. And so, he struggles a lot more with kinda dealing with this sort of thing. And I timed the jump really, really badly there. But like I was saying, for the last one, you kind of need to wait for them to be right in sync, and then you can just jump over and avoid them both at the same time. And the thing here is they're going to be rolling together, and you kind of gotta time things so that you're either on the side or in the middle. And I'm really bad at timing it right now, apparently. But we can just move past that right now as human beings, I feel. And you can actually stand on top of those gears there, and they're kind of a safe spot if the spinning logs of death, spikes of death, aren't there. And then, okay, yeah. This is the introduction of an awkward squid monster that is never really fully explored or realized over the course of this game, but that's what we're dealing with.
Aha! This acid battery should do the trick. Just walk close to the electrode and voila! Prepare to be hacked, you knave.
Alright, and since hacking bits generally go pretty slow, and I don't really ever have a lot to talk about with them, especially since there aren't really any new mechanics beyond what we've already seen, I'll probably just go ahead and speed up and either play some music, or if a new mechanic does come up, then I will go ahead and explain it in a little bit of post-commentary. But, yeah, speed up hacking montage, go!
I'll get you, Contessa!
Oh, how many times must you say that? It's not going to happen.
I'm dead serious. I'll get you!
I'll get you, I'll get you.
I mean it! I'll get you!
Yes, yes, so I've heard.
That's 1 down, 2 to go. I'd better not take any damage while carrying this battery to the other terminals. It is, after all, filled with...
Yeah, as Bentley said, we are not able to take
ready for another session
any
of
damage
hacking mastery.
for the duration of this little platforming area. And since I'm already on 0 health anyways, I figured, hey, might as well avoid taking damage wherever possible to begin with. I don't believe there is another terminal in this room to be hacked, and I might be wrong, and I just don't see it yet because of the way I'm positioned, but nope, I'm right. There wasn't a terminal there, but there should be one coming up, probably after this little area right here. And jump through, and here is the next hack.
Maybe I should approach this through your id instead of your conscious mind. It might help to get around your super ego.
Alright, so that's the second hack done. And the first time I played this game, I didn't actually know about, like, Freudian psychology. And so I didn't know that the super ego was actually just, like, a part of your personality. And I thought she was just referring to the fact that Carmelita was, like, really egotistical. And so, yeah. I thought that line was supposed to be, like, a joke back in the day. And, I mean, they might have been going for, like, the double entendre right there. But I can't say for absolute certain. Anyways, last hack, go.
Inspector Fox, why fight it? Don't you want to be my friend?
No, you horrible 8-legged cow! No!
With that old computer powered up, my work here is done.
Alright. So I feel like getting to the mission objective was actually a lot more hazardous to me than actually completing the mission for that last go around. So if that's any indication for how things are going to go, I think things will be pretty easy for the remainder of this area. Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and cut to the final mission for this segment. See you guys in just a moment.
The Contessa plans on taking control of Neela's army by fooling them with a prototype voice modulation device. To get the thing working, she'll have to jack it into the satellite connection beneath Neela's headquarters.
So, I'm guessing you'd like me to steal the device and hook it up for our side, giving us control over Neela's mercenaries. Sounds great.
You'll have to steal a few keys here and there to get access to the more secure areas of the castle.
If there's pockets to be picked, I'm your man.
First, steal a wiretap and the voice modulator. Then head for the sewers beneath Neela's headquarters.
All right. And so, what I forgot to mention, before actually starting this mission, is that this is going to be where we get access to the the vault for this area. So you'll probably have already seen the clue collection montage.
Smooth work. Now use those keys to break into the castle and get at
Yeah,
that
you'll probably have already seen the clue collection montage because, you know, I'll have put it in before this area. But yeah, that's what that was all about, because this is we're gonna get access to the vault, is what I already said and explained. So yeah, that'll be fun. We'll be able to get a new power-up that I totally know what it is without having to check some external source off the top of my head. Yep, because this is totally a practiced area, and I'm not just doing things on the fly because I got sick of doing practice runs. Definitely not.
The wiretap is at the far end of the room. Easy does it in here, huh, pal?
And Bentley says easy does it, but I personally prefer the run straight at everyone approach. It's worked for me in the past, and it'll probably continue to work for me in the future. And if you do engage the guards, then that gate will come up, and you'll have to fight everyone. But once everyone's... Excuse me, Spider. Once everyone's dead, you can go ahead and just take them down easy. Anyways, let's just go ahead and unlock the vault.
Security around the Contessa's castle is tight. She must have something really good in here. Punch in 969.
Alright, 9, 6, and 9 gets us the power that I totally know what it is. Yeah, the Rage Bomb. Obviously. Yeah,
You've gotten the Rage Bomb.
this is a Bentley power-up that basically works like the Insanity Strike for Sly, except it is a bomb you can grab and detonate at range. It's another power that I don't really ever use, just because Bentley's whole sleep dart into bomb strategy is pretty much the winner for everything. All there is to it. No two ways about it.
Guards are up in your binocular. Rob them of their keys to get at the voice modulator.
Alright. And I accidentally got into a fight with these guards, so I'm probably just going to cut ahead to when they're not actively trying to kill me. And once I'm back up at the top. See you guys in just a moment. Alright. And this guy, you gotta be pretty quick, because he doesn't have a very long path to walk before he turns around, as you can clearly see right now. And can I get it? Can I get the hit? Nope. Okay. I gotta... Well, screw you too, buddy. I'll just go ahead and cut ahead to the next guard's location. So this guy is also in a kind of tricky location where he doesn't have a very long path that he just kind of walks back and forth on. But obviously, patience is key to success here. And if you just go ahead and pickpocket the key. Come on. I can do this without taking damage. Right? Totally. Whack. Alright, I got it.
The room with the voice modulator is marked in your binocular.
Alright. So, I'm gonna work our way through. And, as you might have been able to see there, we have a lot more navigation options open to us now that we have the paraglider. All things that I am very, very happy about. Anyways, let's just go ahead and run in here and steal the voice modulator. And I've decided I'm actually going to try to be sneaky this time around. And if I fail, then I'm going to have to fight a bunch of guards. But since I'm planning on not failing, I'm not going to have to do that.
Posted a lot of security around the voice modulator. This could be tricky.
Alright, I pressed the completely wrong button because I don't know what my stuff is bound to, apparently. But that's not going to be a problem because I apparently wasn't inside the range for his thingamahoosit. And here, what you're going to want to do is either you can crawl under there and do weird stuff with that, or you can just throw an alarm clock and completely invalidate the need for all sort of cover to begin with. See, aren't power-ups useful? We've basically gotten to the point of having every single power that I use on a regular basis, with one exception that we will not get until the very last area. But that is something we'll get to when we get to it. For Sly, at least. As far as Murray and Bentley, there are a couple more powers that they get that are very, very nice to have. Especially Bentley. He gets one very interesting power that I want to make good note of.
Find the guys in charge and steal their keys.
But yeah, those are powers that I will make notes of once we get to them, but obviously we're not quite there yet. Otherwise we would already have them, because I'm a good Let's Player like that. Also, I know that I haven't been like super great about going over the powers and stuff for the past little while, but I'm planning on just putting like a little quick guide of those either as a bonus video or just as like kind of an end slate to a shorter video coming up. But it's just I don't want to like do the little rundown of all the powers that you get and then like buy more and then forget about doing those. So I'm probably just gonna wait until the very last area and yeah, I just kind of want to wait until the last area, and I'll just go ahead and go over all of them then. Probably, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. We'll kind of see how things work out, but I will be making special notes of powers that I actually intend on using on a pretty regular basis, because it's good to explain stuff so that the viewers aren't confused. Basic any media, really.
You'll need to crawl through one of the
And-
runoff drains to get to the sewer entrance.
Yeah, this sewer entrance is kind of a jerk because I always forget that it exists while I'm collecting clues, and then there's one clue stashed back here, and I always forget that it's there. But fortunately, you do actually come across it during normal gameplay. So, and then here, yeah, we get another instance of the squid monster,
Take you underneath Neela's headquarters.
and I don't know why that squid monster's here. It's never like explored any further than it is right here. So I don't get it. If anyone knows like what this squid monster's all about,
Looks like we got lucky. The Contessa's men have already excavated Neela's satellite cable. How should I proceed?
Slice in the wiretap, then attach the voice modulator. I'll broadcast from the safe house to make sure it works. This is going to be so cool. Hello, mercenary tank forces.
Spinning your turrets for me. Cats, this is cool. I mean, you are all really cool. Carry on.
It's time to wage war on the castle, and in the confusion, pull off a heist I've named Operation High Road. First, Murray will take down the spotlights on the main gate with the codes provided by General Clawfoot. Then, with the help of the voice modulator, I'll order Neela's forces to attack. Sly will then paraglide the two of us over to the Contessa's getaway blimp, and we'll use it to get inside her re-education tower. The assault on the castle will undoubtedly draw the Shadow Guards off their post, and if we free Inspector Fox, she's sure to clear out the Contessa. With the Mind Shuffler exposed, I'll plant the Bad Mojo bomb, and presto! The Clockwork Eyes are ours. So if the two of you are ready, let's take our positions and get this thing started.